I've been amazed at how many people who said we should burn down the system by voting for Donald Trump are now saying let's organize and work with Donald Trump, right? Using the example of, the stuff people were able to get out of Nixon. But, because progressives fought and organized and they worked with Nixon and they brought some pretty progressive, that's a true story. But wait a minute, you told us you wanted to burn the whole system down. Like, if you wanted to burn the whole system down, that means you're not wanting to work with Trump, right? You want to burn this whole bitch down. Or was it that you never really had any intention of burning this down? You just used that as a justification to support Trump. And when in reality, all you really wanted to do was support Trump. I've been amazed at how many people have went the distance with their never Hillary stance, which is fine. That's great. That was your political prerogative. But they've gone one step further to being an apologist for Donald Trump. I am amazed, not surprised, fascinated. It's probably a more accurate, because weren't you the progressive? Aren't you progressive? And doesn't like 99% of what Donald Trump says he wants to do, isn't it antithetical to your progressivism? Or were you never a progressive in the first place and you just hated Hillary Clinton enough that you said, this is a useful angle for me. I can undermine Hillary Clinton in the primaries by supporting, I'm going to become a progressive. I've been amazed by how many people have come at me because I've drawn the line and said, I'm going to give Donald Trump hell every single day. Every hour that I'm not working my real job, I'm going to be giving, and I'll be taking some breaks, giving him some hell. I'm going to be giving Donald Trump hell. He gets no respect from me. And all of a sudden, people come out of the progressives, coming out of the woodwork saying, Ben, don't be like that. Ben, don't do that, Ben. Give him a chance. The hell you mean give Donald Trump a chance? Donald Trump has told us what he wants to do, and you want us to stand by and give him a chance to actually do it? Somebody even said, wait till Donald Trump breaks something before you decide to attack him. I don't wait until my car breaks down for me to get my car fixed. That's not how sane people work. And it reminded me of two things. One, some people's complete involvement in this political game was 100% about their hatred for Hillary Clinton. And they've gone so far with this hatred for Hillary Clinton, they don't really know what to do except for now, hey, Donald Trump, let's be nice and help Donald Trump. Let's give him a chance. Let's not do to Donald Trump what Republicans did to Barack Obama, right? And that's the second group of people who feel like it's the bigger thing to do. And I'm getting to somewhere different, right? I'm going to tell you how Donald Trump can get my respect. But first, let me explain why he probably would never get my respect. Because of everything he has told us and promised us he's going to do. The other reason he's not going to get my respect is because I realize, again, that liberals and some progressives absolutely have no idea how to fight against conservatism and how to fight against neo-Nazi sympathizers and straight out racists. They have no idea how to fight against it, because the very first thing so many people are doing they are finding a way to ingratiate themselves to power, and they're finding a way to be sympathetic to Donald Trump and try to feel like they're the better person by saying, oh, no, wait, let's give him a chance. Give him a chance to what? Repeal Obamacare without a replacement so that an estimated 10,000 people a year are going to die? Give him a chance to do what? Defund Planned Parenthood? What are we going to give him a chance to do here? Help me out, right? He actually does, turns out, according to immigration law, he actually does have the capacity and the authority to ban a certain group of people from coming into America based on his presidential powers. So what, we're waiting for him to do that? Is that what you're giving him a chance to do? And some people take this this, I don't know what the hell this is. Like, well, we have to be the bigger people. No, we do not. We do not have to be the bigger people when people are trying to destroy so much of what America is. And it's not even about America. Let me throw that colloquial out. Going. When people are trying to destroy the diversity in America because they want to get it back to what this one Paul, whatever, I can't think of his dude's name, this blogger, this conservative blogger with a decent sized audience, says they want to get America back to being 90% white and Christian. You want us to give them a chance to do that? But the reason you want to be the bigger person. You want to make it seem like I'm not going to return to the Republican Party what they did to Barack Obama. I'm going to be bigger than that. Negro, please. That's exactly why the left and progressives and why the Democrats in general have been thrashed almost everywhere except for the White House. Somebody's got to be the bad guy. I sign up for the job. I volunteer. Sign me up. I will gladly do all of the dirty work because apparently you got progressives who think that it is a virtue to sacrifice yourself just to prove that you can, quote unquote, be the bigger person. Sometimes being the bigger person just makes you the idiot. Sometimes being the bigger person makes you the target, an easy target. Sometimes being the bigger person makes you easy to get ran over. I wanted to say to get rant over. And sometimes you should realize that you only have to show the amount of respect that is shown to you and that you don't have to lay down and acquiesce because you want to be the bigger person. The only way I can respect Trump is if he does the exact opposite of what he promised he was going to do. If he turns the corner so much so that you saw how he went from being this uber arrogant wannabe alpha personality with all this bravado to this subdued, respectful, and humble dude when he met with President Obama today. He's got to make that kind of 360 on his policies. He's got a matter of fact, everything that he does has to piss off the alt-right and conservatism because everything that they want is completely antithetical from what we fight for. So if you want to see how Ben Dixon would ever show any level, modicum of respect for Donald Trump, is if he turns out to be the real progressive.